Good morning. It is day 2 out here. I just filmed that mama and her baby loons. They sound like they've got laryngitis, those little baby loons. They're trying to make noises. It's actually really cute. Anyways, just got up, just got out of the tent, fixing to get my water going and take everything down, fixing to get on with the day. And yeah, I slept great. Like for being in a tent by a bunch of racket, but hopefully today we're a little bit back in nature and we won't quite hear all of that rompus and ruckus going on because good golly, does it not know some people is trying to camp? I'm like, but it's Friday and it's the country, so there's that I kind of agree with it but kind of don't. But anyways, mom and her loons are hairlift down yonder. We're gonna get on the old boat. Tent taken down in a minute, and wherever it is, back in there somewhere. Can't quite see. Get ourselves some oatmeal or no meal, as Jim Baird would say. Got some dehydrated strawberries and blueberries that I'm gonna fire in with it this morning just to make her a little extra good. And yeah, get on a paddle and maybe catch ourselves another fish today, another splake. We'll see. We'll see what the day holds. Looks like she's going to be a beauty. It is supposed to be rather warm today, like 27. So sounds like a good day to me. I wanted to say thank you to Wes and Candace for your horse kicking coffee. That stuff is wicked. I've almost used all of it that you left me. Greatly appreciated. Tastes amazing. And by the way, I'm pretty sure I know that it's kicking horse, but definitely kicks your horse, that's for sure. Kicks your horse powers into gear. I'll be here all weekend. Good enough for Canada. Time to get some oatmeal or no meal. Get some coffee into us too. All our crap's ready. How did I do with the... Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot to take my blueberries out. Boom. Also brought out this time with me because I didn't want them to go bad at my house. Peaches! Fresh peaches! Have some fresh fruit out here. I actually brought 2 of them. Stuck them in my coffee cup so they wouldn't get squished, and they clearly survived. So we're gonna have one of those puppies this morning, then we'll put her back in there. I may have dehydrated these blueberries a little bit too much. Blueberries are tricky to dehydrate, man. You gotta like poke holes in them, and it's kind of crazy, but I would imagine it's the same for like raisins and stuff. You know, if you're gonna do raisins. Anyway. Heck yeah. Mine's that hunk of wood that almost ended up in my coffee. Oh, that's hot. But good. All right, we are just pushing out from our awesome campsite. I think there's some people that are waiting to come in here. I don't know what time it is. Maybe like 10:30 or something like that. A little late to be getting on the water, but I didn't lollygag. I just rigged up all 3 of my fishing rods and got them ready for the day today. Then went to take off and almost forgot my homemade anchor that I made here, which actually works quite well. Minus the leech that was on it to begin with, and all of the mud from last night. Anyways, it's kind of breezy, but it's nice and warm in the sun. Luckily, I think I got the boat trimmed pretty good. We seem to be moving as a whole, as opposed to the front flipping forward, so that's always a good thing. Anyways, we're gonna fish on our way to our other site for our next site, and we'll just see what the day has in store. Fun day. Like I said before, this weekend's not really about accomplishing anything or really having a route or a goal, or I have to be here at this time or I have to be there at this time or that time. So it's more just like a fun weekend that includes a lot of fishing. So yeah, that's what the plan is for today. Probably gonna lose this sweater really soon. Yeah, decent campsite. In all my campsites that I've ever been to, I would probably give that one like maybe a 3 out of 10. Wasn't terrible, but it was definitely not like anything I'm used to staying at. So there's that. I just think my buddies were nuts when they would bring, 3, 4, 5 sometimes fishing rods, sometimes more than that, on a trip, and I'd be like, what do you just change the lure? What do you need so many fishing rods for? And pain in the butt to have to take with you and all of that, until I realized that, sometimes one lure is hitting and the other one's not, or you're in this lake or area, so you want to try fishing for this type of fish, and they take different lures or they like different things. Anyways, the long and the short of it is, now that the more rods that I get, the less lures I gotta change. So I mean, as far as I'm concerned, that's a win-win. I got 3 rods, 3 different setups on each one, and if one's not working, rather than sit here and bungle around for 10-15 minutes putting on a new lure and working that out, you just grab your other rod, and that's the way you make it work, and way more time efficient when you're trying to fish. So, especially in a canoe. Speaking of fishing, only thing with fishing a new lake that you've never been to is I'm not entirely certain what's going on there. How deep this lake actually is. So I don't want to get snagged on anything. I'm trying not to use anything with too much that's gonna fall too fast or, you know, be too depthy type of deal. But I mean, we'll see. It's also my first time using the bait caster from a canoe, so it's getting the hang of it. I love this rod. Never thought you'd hear me say that. I just love fishing. Like, fishing's just fun, even if you're not catching nothing. Alright, I don't know how well you can see me, but we have made it to our second camp. And very much like the first one, it's kind of small, actually. There's not like huge amount of room to put the tents and stuff, but we're gonna figure it out. And the put in and the takeout are really weird, but the good thing is this is a massive rock drop off right here. Leads into a little swampy area, hopefully prime for fishing. So that's a bonus. I'll take a teeny sight and wicked fishing any day. Anyways, I'm going to unload the rest of the boat. Got the old barrel with me right now. And yeah, set up camp, get to fishing. That's the plan. We'll see how well it works out. Decided to take a cast here. I just got the tent set up at the second site. First cast, first fish. I mean, you got the baby one. Not like a super dink, but like a half a dink. But hey, we're on the board, day 2. That's really all that matters. I'm gonna let this little guy go now, but that's all that matters. That one might be a little punky, but I am so hungry I could eat the south end out of a northbound cow. So I thought I brought Pop-Tarts. I'm gonna smash a couple Pop-Tarts because why not? Oh, and they are s'mores. I'm only gonna eat one though. I don't want to spoil my dinner. Because we got pizza coming. I'm like, who doesn't love pizza? I love pizza. I can eat pizza every day of the week. And never, ever get sick of it. But out here, it's even better. So, do need this and that. Cheese and pepperoni's all in there. Damn, I brought so much good stuff. I always bring a little extra. I brought chicken pot pie or lasagna for tomorrow night, or maybe both. Apple crumble, some butter in case I make pancakes. Check that cucumber out. That is from my garden. We are going to slice and dice that puppy up. We're gonna have some cucumber. Alright, good. I don't know how I ever did life without the table. I hadn't had that table until midway through last year. I literally do not know how I did life without my little camp table there. Not sure how I did it. Camping is just way better when you've got a table. Way more handy, way more great. Look at that. I could probably save those seeds. Or I could just poop them out. Pooping them out seems a funner. I've had that like Batter Up song by Nelly stuck in my head for like 3 days now. It's almost to the point where it's a hair lip ridiculous. And because I don't know all the words to the dang song either. Right, may as well get her on. Good enough. Grab the hot sauce. What the heck? What kind of world are we living in? smarten up, Ashley. Got hot sauce. Good enough. Camp pizzas. That's where it's at. Look at that. It's fixing to get in my belly right now. Oh, delicious. Yay, camp pizzas. Even the burnt part, phenomenal. So good. Love camp pizzas. Into day 2. Tomorrow's our last day-ish. I mean, we're here tomorrow night, so that's good. It was a great day today. Weather, absolutely phenomenal today. Zero complaints about the weather. Campsite's better than yesterday's, so again, can't really complain about that one. And yeah, had a fire, camp, pizza, 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 pizza. Like when you're like, Mom says it's pizza day. It's like the best day in the world. Out here, every day is the best day in the world. I could eat pizza every day and never get sick of it. So, great dinner. Did catch some fish today. Didn't really put in a whole lot of effort fishing today. It was kind of more like a lazy day for me, just enjoying being out here. And yeah, now it's getting almost dark. I mean, it's like 9 o'clock. It's sad because the days are getting longer or shorter. I like when they get longer. Now they're getting shorter and days are getting shorter. It's sad because then comes that white stuff, and all I do all winter time is dream about being out here. So yeah, it was a good day. Can't wait to see what tomorrow has in store. And we're gonna paddle up the lake we just paddled down today and stay at what I scoped from the boat as a halfway decent site. It might be the best out of the 3. Definitely got better today than yesterday's site, so zero complaints on that one. And yeah, that's all I got for today. That's the end of today's. And probably a frog moving in the woods on the ground over there, but we'll yeah, we'll catch up with y'all guys in the morning. Have a good night. What I forgot to mention, Also, up until this point, I have completely not mentioned it once, but I'm fixing to right now. And that is frock mods. If y'all need your fake Crocs modified, any way, shape, or form, you tell me what you need done to them, hit me up for your frock mods. I'm telling you, they super comfy. They keep your feet from getting poked from all them little sticks and all them little rocks and all the stuff that, you know, is on the ground. But also nice and airy and cool. And if you don't want blisters and you want your feet comfy, a little bit of protection, kind of like a sandal, but kind of not, but can also get wet and super dry super quickly. Shove a towel in there too. It also helps to dry them super quickly. But your Crocs or your Crocs. I mean, if you get real Crocs and you really want them modified, hit me up. And if you don't, and you got your fake Crocs like your girl right here, then let me know. Frock mods down below.